people are extraordinarily resistant to critique, and particularly critique which is, which has, satire and comedy. And yet you have, of course, the stand-up comedians who do brilliantly, but they do that at a risk.
They're also scared because of what happened in the past. A comedian doing one show, Supreme Court got involved. So everybody's scared. Even comedians. I mean, that's the last thing any society wants to see.
You can't stop people from filing complaints.
But do you think Supreme Court should intervene in such cases where it's just like 5 guys doing random things? Do we agree on it? Probably not. Do we think it's right? Probably not. But the highest court in the country wasting their time on something like this, do you think it's fair?
But what happens if a comedian is arrested or is under a threat of arrest? The Supreme Court has to interfere to protect personal liberty.
How do you get arrested? Like, how do they get arrested in the first place is my question.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. Or say a young student writing somewhere, something on social media, or posting something which someone else has written.
Yes.
Is that a ground for arrest for that person? I completely agree with you. But suppose that person is then arrested and has been declined bail. Is it not the duty of the Supreme Court to interfere? The Supreme Court has to interfere.
Then the top court needs to enter. My point was more, how can somebody just saying something on social media, probably making a joke or expressing their own opinions, are in the jail? Like, they end up getting arrested, they end up getting hatred of the entire nation in some form or sort. To me, that's like...
And I also feel that, look, there are so many positives which can be done to the nation today. There are so many areas which are crying for attention. In terms of development, in terms of reduction of poverty, in terms of education, in terms of providing employable skills to the younger generation. That there are so many important issues which concern the nation that we shouldn't be bothering about someone writing something on social media, even if it is, say misplaced satire. If that moves into the area of hatred towards a particular group, be it religious or regional or social, then of course it's a matter of serious concern.
True.
Then of course it's
Before
a matter
it becomes a movement and a collective sentiment, it should be stopped.
Absolutely. So there are clearly lines which have to be drawn. A young student saying something, which is inappropriate. Leave them alone. I mean, public memory is very short. It ceases to matter in the next day. The doctors used to always have this little signboard, this too shall pass. The same thing in social media, this too shall pass.
True.
And I think, we are becoming unduly serious about our own identities and rights, and not cognizant about the counterpart of that, which is other people have identities and rights as well. Allow the space for people. I once said in court that, dissent is a safety valve of democracy. And that's important to maintain the social equilibrium, to allow people a genuine voice to give expression to what they feel, and ignore them, because you'll find over a period of time that in the din of the social media, it will cease to have relevance.